Hi, my name is Monique Stewart, and I'm just so honored to be here today and just to share what HopeLink has done for me. When I first started with HopeLink, I was broken. I was addicted in my addiction of a 28-year meth addiction. I was about to leave a very toxic relationship or marriage, and I just didn't know what to do, where to go, where to start. At that time, I was also suffering from postpartum. So I just had twins, and I just knew that I wanted different. I wanted better for myself. I didn't know how to get there. In previous years, I have had some sobriety, but never recovery. The drugs and stuff wasn't the issue. I was the issue. I didn't know how to have some deliverance from my perception of what I thought I was of who God always told me I was meant to be. And so when I finally decided to leave, I started calling resources. HopeLink was the first organization that was able to provide immediate housing, which, the steps is basically to go into a hotel and then eventually into housing. A lot of organizations have promised that, but this is the first organization that actually came through for me. With that, I was in denial about my addiction, I think because of the shame and guilt that it's attached to the stigma of being an addict. And not until I was in my place, the fact that they were able to give me stability, the stability will help me to actually get some recovery, because I knew I had a nice place for my kids to be at, for me to be at, and also the opportunity to pursue some kind of treatment center. So I was open with them. They were always approachable. Tanya was amazing through this whole process. She allowed me to feel very open about who I was, my struggles, and that's what allowed me to reach out for help. And I'm glad I did. They had mentioned Bigger Stronger, and I was desperate. At that time, my kid's father had a possible, I think it was a CPS case. I myself never been involved with CPS, so it scared me. And I knew I was not going to allow my kids taken away from me because of choices that I was also making, not just him being, separated, divorced. And so they told me about Bigger Stronger. I started it. And if I didn't have the stability of HopeLink providing a place for me to stay, I would not been able to be successful in my recovery. Early in my recovery, I was working at the airport. I elevated my career as far as became a manager for airlines, and all doing this because of the stability that I have behind me. Then I knew that I wanted to give back. 3.5 years later, I am still in recovery. I give back. I work with sex trafficking victims. I am currently working in recovery at a recovery home locally, and now it's like sky's the limit. I believe in myself, and not just the material thing as far as career-wise. I'm a new woman. I'm no longer on shame. I'm not vindictive no more. I've had all these character defects revealed to me. So now I have a choice for those to be dormant, or I have a choice to go back to who I was. And today I just choose freedom. And I'm just so grateful for the self-sufficiency. I no longer am on welfare. I had given my Section 8 voucher back because I was able to become self-sufficient through this program. So I'm just very grateful. And there's only more to come. So thank you so much for listening to my story.